I wanna make sure I'm right.
Welcome back. Last night was Hollywood's biggest night of the year. Celebrities filled the Dolby Theater for the 97th Annual Academy Awards.
And joining us now from W Hollywood in Los Angeles to unpack all of the Oscars, it's ABC News contributors Mike Muse and Kelley L. Carter. Thank you both for being with us today. It is great to see you. You're vibing after a great night. Kelley, we'll start with you. You were there. You were in the room. Out of all the outstanding moments in the show last night, what sticks out to you?
Let's start at the beginning of the show. How wonderful was it to see Cynthia and Ariana come out there and pay homage to both The Wizard of Oz and The Wiz. I think when Cynthia started singing Home, I pretty much was in a pool of my own tears because I love that song. And she, of course, nailed it. I thought it was such a beautiful way to open the show, especially because I think a lot of people's expectation is that there wasn't going to be a lot of live music because people had heard that we wouldn't be getting those performances from the original song nominees as we usually do in most cases. But that was just a really great way to set the pace. But also, I felt like Cynthia, that was just such a nice kiss to the culture too, and I loved it. It was great.
Mike, we have to talk about Nora was the big winner for the night. They got a lot of Oscars, including the one for Best Actress, which some people thought should have gone to Demi Moore. Do you think the Academy got this one right?
I mean, Eva, based upon your tone, you're disappointed in the Academy. Listen, it was going to come down between Demi Moore and Mikey Madison. Obviously, I wanted Demi Moore to win, but I knew it was going to be competitive. And I would definitely say that Mikey Madison definitely deserved the award too as well. Demi had the momentum going into it, but it was in that moment when Mikey Madison did the upset with this act and took home that trophy that we knew that this race was going to be competitive between those two individuals. And you can hear audible gasps when actually Mikey Madison won. A lot of people were shocked, a lot of people were disappointed, but Mikey Madison definitely deserved it. What she put into that performance was incredible. She had lots of range of character, emotions. She was funny, she was antagonistic, she was frustrated, she was violent, but she also too held that position of a sex worker and really fighting to own her agency, and you felt that complexity in that role, so she definitely deserved it.
Yeah, banner night for Mikey Madison and for Nora. But let's talk about one of the locks that you guys gave to me on Friday. Help me out in my Oscar pool. Zoe Saldana winning Best Supporting Actress. She's the first Dominican-American woman to win an Oscar, which is something that she mentioned in her acceptance speech, her beautiful acceptance speech. What was that moment like, Kelley?
Oh my gosh, that was honestly probably another favorite moment of the night. You know, when I first saw Amelia Perez, I knew that this was going to be smooth sailing for Zoe Saldana because she was so incredible. And apparently the entire industry did too. She absolutely cleaned up all the way to the Oscars. And by the time she gets on that Oscars acceptance stage, it was such a beautiful experience. She really was talking about, you know, being a child of immigrants and about how winning this award for this film that she gets to perform and speak in Spanish for would have been a really nice testament to her grandmother who immigrated here in 1961. It was absolutely beautiful, and so happy for Zoe.
Mike, we have to talk about one of my favorite speeches from the night, which was Kieran Culkin. I guess him and his wife are going to be trying to have a fourth baby.
And a third, too.
Yeah, I was like dying.
And I've already lost what I'm thinking.
That was the funniest moment of the night. Shout out to the Zoe. I still remember her from Drumline. So to see her going from Drumline to winning an Oscar was amazing. But Kieran Culkin, he owned this award season. Will, you were talking about things that was a lock. He was also to a lock this award season.
Yeah.
There was no surprise. I think his wife is very disappointed that she made that pledge to him about that fourth child. And I do believe we will see that fourth child coming around this time next year.
Hey, Mike, don't knock Drumline, man. Nick Cannon was robbed, okay?
Wait, Will, you know Drumline? All right, Will, I got you. Hit him with a flight of the Bumblebee.
No, I just know that it exists. Let's not do call and response here. Thank you for joining us and embarrassing me.
Mike and Kelley, thank you both so much.
Will, I always got your back, baby.
Absolutely, thank you.
We miss you guys.